Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn chapter number 2. The name of the chapter is On to the Summit We Reach the Top. It is written by Tenzing Norgay. By birth, Tenzing is known as Namgyal Wongdi. He is referred to as Sherpa Tenzing. He was a Nepali Indian Sherpa mountaineer. He was one of the first two individuals known to reach the summit of Mount Everest. He reached the summit of Mount Everest with Edmund Hillary on 29th May 1953. He was honored with Tiger Medal, Star of Nepal, and Padma Bhushan. Here, Tenzing describes the climb to the top and all events occurred during the historic climb. Let's see the chapter. Onto the summit, we reach the top. When we left Camp 9 on Friday morning, I was determined to get to the top on this day. That morning, I remember thinking, I was to get to the top even if I die. I was not afraid to die that day. We set out early, and all the way from Camp 9 to the peak, we alternated. Summit means the highest point of a hill or mountain. Let's see the first line. When we left Camp 9 on Friday morning. What is this we stand for? Let's see. To climb Mount Everest was a British expedition. Colonel Hunt was the leader of that expedition. Many people took part in this expedition. Among with them was Tenzing Norgay. Next member of this team was Edmund Hillary. He was a New Zealand mountain climber. Till Camp 9, Tenzing and Edmund were accompanied by two others. But from Camp 9 only Tenzing and Edmund left to the summit. So here we stand for Tenzing and Edmund Hillary. This word stands for Tenzing and Hillary. Let's see Camp 9. What is Camp 9? Let's see. When an attempt at the summit is to be made, base camps are set up at the mountain. These are areas which are comparatively safe from the harsh weather or physically easier to access. In case of mountains that are difficult to climb or too tall to scale in a single day, additional camps above the base camp are set up at various stages of the climb. In the expedition mentioned, means in the expedition Mount Everest, a total of 9 camps were laid out, each one higher than the other with the final camp. The final camp was Camp 9. It was set up at 8,504 meters, means 27,900 feet above sea level. See, in this figure, here it is best camp set at 5,364 meter, means 7,600 feet above sea level. Beyond that is Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3, Camp 4, and beyond Camp 4 where Camp 5, Camp 6, Camp 7, Camp 8, and finally there was Camp 9 set up at 8,504 meters, means 27,900 feet above sea level. The writer said that they left Camp 9 on Friday. On that day, he was determined to get to the top. That morning, He was thinking to get to the top even if he die. See the line? I was determined to get to the top on this day. That morning I remember thinking I was to get to the top even if I die. Again see the line. I was to get to the top even if I die. This line shows determination, this quality of the writer. The determination of this quality of the writer is shown by this line. Now see the next line. I was not afraid to die that day. I was not afraid to die that day. This line shows courage of the writer. The writer says that he was thinking to get to the top even if he die. He was not afraid to die on that day. They set out early and all the way from Camp 9 to the peak they kept changing places. See the word alternated. It means changed places repeatedly. Alternated means changed places regularly. Now see the next paragraph. I will take the lead and then Hillary. The man who follows when climbing has a difficult job both in climbing up and climbing down. He is the anchor. The man going in the lead cuts the steps and breaks the way. Tenzing said that while climbing, sometimes he would take the lead and sometimes Hillary would take the lead. Further, we are told that the man who follows is called as anchor. The man who is behind is called as anchor. He has a difficult job both in climbing up and climbing down. He has the responsibility of the protection of the man who leads. The man who leads cuts the steps and breaks the way. Now see the next paragraph. In my pocket, I had 4 flags. When we were still at Camp 4, Colonel Hunt gave me 3 flags, those of Britain, the United Nations, and Nepal. He charged me with the duty of planting them onto the top of the world. These 3 flags are in your care, he said. When you and Hillary reach the top, put them at the peak. I am sure that you and Hillary are going to do it. We are told that when Tenzing and Hillary were at Camp 4, Colonel Hunt, who was the leader of the expedition, gave Tenzing 3 flags, those of Britain, the United Nations, and Nepal. He asked Tenzing to plant them on the top of the world. Colonel Hunt said that he was sure about the success of the expedition. But now see the first line. In my pocket I had 4 flags. The writer said that he had 4 flags in his pocket. But we are told that Colonel Hunt gave him 3 flags. Then what is about 4th flag? Let's see in the next paragraph. I told Colonel Hunt that I was carrying the Indian flag with me and I would like to be on the top with the other flags. I had to ask Colonel Hunt's permission in his capacity as leader of the expedition. Now we come to know about the 4th flag. Who gave Tenzing 4th flag? Nobody had given him 4th flag. He himself had brought 4th flag with him, and of course that flag was of India. It was an Indian flag. See the line? I told Colonel Hunt that I was carrying the Indian flag with me. This line shows patriotism of Tenzing Norgay. This line shows patriotism of Tenzing Norgay. Patriotism, this quality of Tenzing Norgay is shown in this line. Another quality of Tenzing Norgay is shown in this paragraph. Now see the line. I had to ask Colonel Hunt's permission in his capacity as leader of the expedition. This line shows discipline, this quality of Tenzing. Discipline, this quality of Tenzing is shown by the line, I had to ask Colonel Hunt's permission in his capacity. Now see the new words from these 5 paragraphs: alternated, anchor, capacity, expedition, etc. See the picture of Edmund Hillary and Tenzing. At left hand, the picture is of Edmund Hillary, and at right hand, the picture is of Tenzing Norgay. This is what was the route of the expedition. See in this picture: base camp, camp first, camp second, camp third, camp fourth, and beyond camp 4 were camp 5, camp 6, camp 7, camp 8, and finally camp 9. And at the end we see summit, highest point of Mount Everest. It is at 8,850 meter, means 29,000 feet above sea level. Now see the activities from this passage. There are 5 paragraphs in this passage, and now see the activities from this passage. The first activity is complete the wave. In the middle, the 4 flags carried by Tenzing. This line we find in the middle, and 4 boxes are given. We have to fill names of 4 flags carried by Tenzing. Activity number 2, write whether the following statements are true or false. The first statement is Tenzing was afraid to die. The second statement is Tenzing would take the lead while climbing. Next statement, the man who follows while climbing is the anchor. Next, the man going in the lead cuts the steps. Next, Colonel Hunt gave Tenzing 4 flags. Next, Colonel Hunt gave Tenzing the flags when they were at Camp 9. Next, the man who leads has a difficult job. Next, Tenzing was the leader of the expedition. Third activity, read the following sentences and write who said to whom. First sentence, these 3 flags are in your care. Next sentence, I am sure that you and Hillary are going to do it. And last sentence, I am carrying the Indian flag with me. Fourth activity, write unique quality of Tenzing expressed in each of the following lines. First line, I was to get to the top even if I die. Second line, I was not afraid to die that day. Next line, I was carrying the Indian flag with me. And last line, I had to ask Colonel Hunt's permission. Take the screenshot of this page and solve all activities in your notebook. If you have any doubt, call me personally or send message on my personal WhatsApp account. Thank you.